What is going on, life fitness coaches? Welcome to another episode of the Change Lives Make Money on the Trainer podcast. It's your boy, Brian Mark. And in today's episode, we're talking about delusional optimism. Delusional optimism. What is this? What does this mean? How do I operate by this principle? Now, to start this podcast, I want to let you guys know that 12 years ago, I was a fucking nobody. I was sleeping on my grandma's couch in her trailer. And in the last 12 years, some of the results that I've been able to achieve in my life, sometimes I wake up and I'm like, how the fuck did this happen? Like, how did I build, an 8-figure business? How did I build one of the biggest gyms in Canada? Like, how did I amass $30 million in sales in the last 6 years? I'm going to tell you guys the one principle that I believe has carried me through all of my fucking days. I'm going to tell you guys the principle that carried me through my darkest days. And I'm going to give you guys the ideology and the philosophy behind why I am delusionally optimistic with absolutely everything that I do. So when you think about like somebody that's at rock bottom, like let's take somebody that's like 100 pounds overweight, hate their life, not happy with, their financial situation, not happy with the amount of dollars in their bank account, not happy with how they're showing up. If you take that person and you start taking action towards the things that you want, most of the time, most of the people that end up working towards success approach every day with this idea that they're not going to make it. And I see this with almost every single person that tries to go after their goals. It's like, you're not happy with where you're at. You're not happy with your situation. You want to make it better. But then you're saying things to yourself every day like, this is too fucking hard. I don't know if I'm going to make it. Like, content is so hard. It's hard for me to fucking go to the gym. It's hard for me to get out of bed. It's hard for me to get energy. I don't like eating healthy. I don't like eating clean. I don't like going to the gym. And we're literally saying things to ourselves that are making our own fucking journey harder. And this is a common trend amongst almost every single entrepreneur that I talk to. Every single one. You are your own worst enemy. It's like everybody else is talking shit. Everybody else is doubting you. And you're making it worse on yourself by talking down to yourself and having negative thoughts about your success. Now, if you take that guy, who's 100 pounds overweight, doesn't like his financial situation, doesn't like where he's at in life and wants to change his life, but talks down to himself every single day, it's only a matter of time before that guy fails. It's only a matter of time. Because if you are not up here talking to yourself in a way that is positive, if you are not up here convincing yourself of the life that you are creating, if you are not up here saying to yourself every single day, I'm going to make it, I'm the fucking one, nobody can stop me, it's only a matter of time before adversity smacks you in the face, knocks you on your ass, and you're not able to move forward. I have the opposite approach. Because if you take a guy that's addicted to drugs at rock bottom, everybody left him, had no fucking money, was in debt to drug dealers, and then you install a belief in that guy, and you say to that guy, I fucking promise you, you're going to be successful. I fucking promise you that this is temporary. I promise you that in 5 years, everybody's going to know who the fuck you are. I promise you that this adversity that you're going through is going to be the very same story that you tell one day as your championship story, as the adversity that you overcame to become the person that you are today. If you go to that person and you absolutely convince that man that one day he's going to be successful, I promise you it's going to fucking happen. That's called delusional optimism. For me, being delusionally optimistic meant that even when I was a flat broke drug addict with absolutely nothing, every fucking day, I was working on my vision and I was telling myself that I was going to be successful every day. And everybody else thought I was crazy because I was a flat broke drug addict. And I'm writing down like, I will be a millionaire. I will be successful. I will be a fitness model champion. That's called crazy, right? When you're writing down shit on paper that makes no logical sense for where you're at right now, and you start convincing yourself every single day that you are going to make it, that you're the fucking one, that it is you. You're going to be the person in your family that like makes the generational change. When you start doing that, you start doing things that people think are crazy. And then you start inspiring people because you start accomplishing things that people thought were impossible. I was just out to get I got to get my fresh cut. I got to fucking take care of my hair, make sure I trim my beard. My wife told me I look homeless. So now I'm on top of it. All right. She didn't tell me recently. She told me a month ago. We're not talking about that. As I was out getting my fucking haircut, I had one dude like literally approach me in the barber chair. He's like, yo, B, can I talk to you? He's like, after you're done getting your haircut, can I like ask you a couple questions? I was like, yeah, sure. So I got my haircut. And then after my haircut, I was like leaving the barbershop and this guy comes up to me. He's like, bro, I've literally made 6 figures just by watching your content. He's like, all I do is watch your content. I made 6 figures. I was like, that's fucking cool. He's like, just from like learning from you and like, he's like, being a part of your circle and being around you and like kind of consuming some of your stuff, like made 6 figures. I was like, that's dope. Then as I was leaving the barbershop, I was getting into the fucking car, opened my door. There's another guy fucking waves me down. Yo, B. I was like, yo, what's up? comes up to me. He's like, yo, my name's Sully, man. He's like, I just want to let you know, I did the Change Lives Academy 2 years ago. And, just from, taking that stuff plus your free stuff, he's like, dude, I'm at $15,000 a month every month now. You changed my fucking life. He's like, I also used to be a drug addict just like you. So like, I resonate hard with your story. Thanks for doing what you're doing. And I'm like sitting there and I'm driving home and I'm like, dude, literally fucking 12 years ago, I said that this was going to happen. I literally fucking said it. I said that I was going to be successful. I said I was going to be reaching millions of people online with my message on a monthly basis. I said that I was going to fucking make it. And I said that I was going to make it when nothing was going my way. Literally nothing. Girlfriend left me at the time, living on my grandma's couch, got kicked out of my fucking friend's house. I was living there. I couldn't pay rent. Car repossessed. Had nothing. Nobody. By myself. And I just sat there with this idea that I'm going to be successful. Period. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And I was willing to put in the work for an extended period of time, every fucking day, day after day after day after day, when I was getting nothing in return. Nothing. Nada. Nien. Seeing little micro changes to my life over time. But every time I saw a micro change to my life, every time something got a little bit better, I was like, yes, I knew it. On the way. And to this fucking day, you guys, I still have that mentality. And I believe that mentality has carried me through every single adversity that I've gotten through in my life. That mentality carried me through that fucking period of time where the government closed my doors at Aesthetic Nation Gym. And I'm just like, no, I'm not fucking closing. Reopen in 6 months. That mentality carried me through the time where we got illegally shut out of our building at Aesthetic Nation Gym and had to spend $750,000 to move to a new location in 3 months. I was like, no, nothing fucking stops me. I'm the fucking one. That mentality has carried me through every single adversity that I've ever gone through with PT Domination, including the days where I was working 12 to 16-hour days just to keep up with the workload because we were growing so fucking fast that I couldn't breathe. It's like, I'm going to make it. I'm going to be successful. That mindset's also what caused me to approach Keaton Hoskins about speaking in front of 9,000 people. And just last year, I spoke in front of 9,000 people. And I was on stage with Gary Vaynerchuk, Ed Mylett, Andy Frisella, David Goggins, like the greatest entrepreneurs in the United States. I was on that fucking stage because I believed in myself. I was like, I fucking belong here. And of course, I felt like an imposter when I'm standing next to somebody like Andy Frisella, who's done these fucking crazy things with his life. But here I am in my own fucking crazy ass head saying, I belong here. I'm the fucking one. I deserve to be here. That's what it takes. You got to get crazy. You have to get crazy. You have to be the one that people look to and you're like, yo, you work too hard, homie. You're pushing too hard. Why are you going so hard? Why are you doing all that? Why are you posting 6 times a day? Why are you going live 5 times a week? That's a lot. That's too much. That's too much for you. It's not too much for me because I'm the fucking one and I'm supposed to be successful. I'm supposed to be the one that breaks the generational curse in my family. I'm supposed to be the one that's the leader for my social circle. I'm supposed to be the one that's the example for everyone around me. It's me. That's called delusionally optimistic. You literally fucking convince yourself like a crazy person that you are going to be successful and there's not a single thing that will get in your way. And I promise you, when you do that, the universe will bend around you. Nobody wants to get in your way because they know that you can't be fucking stopped. And eventually your haters that were coming for you are just going to stop because they're going to realize that nothing they say can stop you. And you just keep fucking proving them wrong. That's the vibe. That's the energy. That's what it takes. I do not fucking stop ever. Why? Because I know that I'm destined for success. I know that my efforts are going to pay off eventually. I know that every single post that I post on social media is getting me one step closer to being bigger than Gary Vaynerchuk. And everybody right now thinks that's funny. And I love that y'all think that's funny. I love that y'all laugh. Because when it fucking happens, it's going to be a great day. A great day to have a great day. I'm the fucking one. So are you. Start acting like it. Peace.
Thank you so much for tuning into today's episode. Hopefully you got some value. If you did, and you want to learn more about how me and my team can help you scale your online fitness business to $10,000 a month, DM me 10K on Instagram at TheRealBrianMark for more information, and I'll reach out to you to see if I can help you grow an online coaching business.